Hi and welcome to the Perm Show. I'm Gail Langner. Today I'm here with Bob Beesman, and Bob is a member of Lakes Area Networking, or I think sometimes you call it LAN, right?
That's right.
Could you explain to the people in our area just exactly what that is, what Lakes Area Networking is, what they do?
Well, Lakes Area Networking is a business networking referral organization. We're committed and dedicated to generating revenue, generating business for our members and creating new business opportunities for them. And with the group, we have one business per category. So we'll have one person in skincare, one person in insurance, one person financial advisor. And so all of the referrals and all the focus is to create new business, create new revenue sources for the businesses who are members of our organization. So we're just dedicated to the principle of working with each other, talking about each other, and word of mouth advertising is really what we're about.
Well, that's actually the best. I know that when I first moved here from Michigan to Minnesota, that's been a lot of years ago now, but I remember, the first thing you want to ask is, who's a good dentist? Where do you get your card, where do you get the oil change, that type of thing. And so is that kind of what you do? Do you kind of...
Yeah, it's really, it's great for new businesses, who are new to the community because it gives them a chance to really find out, who they can go to. And our motto is LAN, businesses you can trust. Okay. Our organization, you have to be invited to join, all right? And if you are interested in joining, then we do a background check on you. We follow up on references. Okay. We want to make certain that every business that's a part of our organization is a business that we personally trust, right, that we feel comfortable and confident using. Because if we're going to go out there and put our name on the line to advertise that business, right, we want to make certain that that's a business we want to be a part
right
of. And so businesses want to join our organization because they want that kind of feeling that they get when people refer you out. They know if this is an LAN referral that this is a business you can trust. Kind
of like the Angie's List of the Perm area.
It is,
in a way.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, all right, that's really interesting. So how often does your group meet?
Well, we meet on Wednesday mornings. We get together. We start to gather about 7:45, kick our meeting off at 8 o'clock. Generally by 9 a.m. we're done, we're out the door, and we're working our business at that point in time. Okay. And that's when we're done with our meeting, but our commitment to LAN never ends. Each day and every day as we go through our day and we have contacts with our clients or customers or whatever, if something comes up and somebody says, oh man, I've just got to figure out a new insurance or get a quote or something. Hey, I've got his card. Let me give you. I know this guy. He'll do a good job.
So you actually have their business cards with you?
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah. I keep them right in my pocket. I've got the business card for every member, and it's right in my pocket, right along with my own business cards. I just keep it right there.
Okay.
And so I'm prepared at any point in time to be able to hand out a business card for any one of my members.
And then the other members of the group are really doing the same thing for you then?
Yeah, we're each, all of a sudden you have a whole entire trained sales force who's out there working for you and actively recruiting business for you. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So the other people in the group find out about each other's businesses, they learn about them and invest time in finding out just exactly what they do, what the other ones do?
Well, at our meeting every week, we'll get up and we'll do a 60-second commercial where we stand up and we'll talk about our business, about what's going on or something that we're doing.
Okay.
Also, every week, one of our members will get up and do a 10-minute presentation. So they give an in-depth,
a little bit more in-depth
of things that they offer or do. And then we encourage our members to get together and have what we call a dance card, which is just get together for coffee, get together for lunch, have a beverage or whatever, sit down and really get to know each other on a personal basis. Okay. And that helps to foster that relationship and foster that trust. And building those relationships is key, not just in LAN, but in any kind of business venture that you have.
Right, in life in general. Right, right. So if they wanted to get in touch with you, what would they do? How would they do that? Do you have a website? Or?
Well, the best place to go is go to our website, lakesareanetworking.com. Lakes, plural, lakesareanetworking.com. You can find out a little bit about us. You can find all of our contact information there. So if you need to know about us, that's the place to start. And if you're interested in coming to a meeting just as a guest, we would welcome you to come. Give us a call. Let us know you're going to come. Contact us through the website. Our contact information is right there.
It's on there. Okay,
yeah.
Great.
The website is the easiest place to get a hold of us.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, Bob, thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I'd heard about Lakes Area Networking, and now I know a little bit more. So thanks a lot.
Very good. Thank you.
Don't go away. We'll be right back. Hi, and welcome back to the Perm Show. I'm Gail Langner, and now I'm here with Denise Lillis. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Gail.
And Denise actually is in charge of the senior driving course. What's
Well,
technically
my
the
class,
name?
if you see it advertised, is called the Senior Driver Safety Classes.
Right.
And you know, they're here. This is our classroom right here, so getting a little bit of an idea of where you would meet.
Right. Well, I know, Denise, that I've actually taken your course. I've been taking your course for a long time, and I know because I have a Mary Kay car, and it actually reduces my insurance by 10% when I take your course. And I was taking it before I was a senior, so it isn't necessarily seniors, right?
No, it isn't. There are a few insurance companies that do lower the rate, lower than 55. North Star, I don't know if I can mention names, but North Star is one that does do a 50 as the age where you can start taking the discount.
Okay.
I've also done just some different fleet classes for some of their safety courses and
businesses that have a lot of vehicles in their fleet.
And they've kind of used it as kind of a little bit of a different take on some different safety things in their classes too.
Okay. Well, I know from me personally taking the class is that I've learned a lot. I mean, we all think we know how to drive, right? Well, I remember, in fact, I hope you don't mind me bringing this up. I remember one time you said, how many of you think that it would be a really good idea in the fog to drive off the side of the road and shut your lights off? And we all started just cracking up and we went, oh yeah, right. And you said, it's an excellent idea. And we all went, what? And because if you were to, in the fog, you were to drive off the side of the road and leave your lights on, exactly what would happen, right? They would, somebody would follow
People would
you.
see your taillights
and follow you, right?
Think they're on the road and basically rear end you.
And so I have learned so much from your course. If you were to originally, not the refresher course, but if you were to take the course the first time, about how long is that? What would be involved in that?
Okay. The first time you take the course, it is an 8-hour course, which seems like a long time. But we do it over generally it's an evening, because a lot of times if it's the first time around, people are still working, so I try to accommodate those schedules.
Right.
So it's generally 5 to 9 for that 8-hour class over 2 nights. But then after that, you only have to take it every 3 years, and then it's a 4-hour refresher class.
Just a refresher.
So getting that first one in is a little bit harder, because people think, you know, 8 hours, quite a bit of time to give up. But I think in the long run, once they've taken it, they've found it very worthwhile.
I think it's super interesting, and I think the 8 hours, you know, the 2 nights, I think it goes by very quickly.
You know, and that's I try to, you know, I try to do things. I've told that people who've taken it before, I try to do things just maybe a little differently, a little, you know, more lighthearted. Although I do take driving very seriously.
I know.
I do the high school kids too, so I kind of have to.
Right.
And but I think once they're here, I haven't really had anybody that's been sorry they've taken it.
Right. So. No, exactly right. And she's right. She does make it fun and makes it easy to understand and so on. And you always leave a lot of time for questions, and you're always welcome the questions.
Absolutely, because you know, 8 hours I always say might seem like a long time, but there's a lot involved with driving if you take it down piece by piece. And I always tell the people in my class, I teach 30 hours for the high school kids, so I could sit here for a long, long time and give you information.
Well, that's true. And we thank you for teaching the high school kids, too. I mean, we really appreciate that. There was something else I was going to say, and now I can't exactly remember what it was. I think maybe because you do make it so so interesting, and you do change the subjects up and so on, that really, it does make it, you know, go by relatively quick. I
try to make it painless.
Exactly, exactly. If someone were to try and get a hold of you, Denise, to take your course, how would they reach you?
They can just call my home phone number. It might seem kind of weird, but that's where I do my registration.
Right.
And it's 346-3336. Or I've been having, in the tech age now, I've been having more people go ahead and email me.
Okay.
And that is tdlillis@eot.com. And they can get a hold of me that way. And even if they just want to get some information, you know, feel free, leave a message. I try to get back that same day, because I'm in and out of the house a lot with my student driving. But feel free to leave a message, and I'll get back to you. And even with the classes that I have coming up, I've got an 8-hour January 30th and 31st from 5 to 9.
Okay.
And then I have my next refresher is February 7th. And that's a morning class, 9 to 1.
Okay.
And I keep going with classes continually, so if those don't work into your schedule, just feel free to call me and check the newspaper in the happenings at Detroit Lakes, and our community billboard here in town is where I put those upcoming dates.
That sounds great. Thanks so much, Denise.
Well,
we
thank
really
you for having
appreciate
me.
you joining us.
Thank you.
And thanks so much for joining the Perm Show today. Have a blessed day.